Although calling Dryden home for close to 60 years, it was while he was growing up in Port Arthur that this longtime builder first got his introduction to sports. First taking to the ice in Hilda's Pee Wee Hockey League, he advanced his way up through the minor ranks. A high-level goal scorer for the Port Arthur Flyers, he helped the team claim the 1953 city and intercity juvenile titles and gain entry into the district final against Fort Francis. It was while returning from that final in a car driven by coach Ed Lozon that he and two of his teammates were involved in a car accident. All, luckily, were unharmed. Off the ice, he also enjoyed success. A member of the South End Y, he competed successfully for their relay team. On the baseball diamond, he took to the mound for the Port Arthur Red Sox during the early 50s, pitching for their juvenile, junior, and senior squads. At the high school level, he utilized his strong throwing arm to serve as quarterback with the Port Arthur Collegiate, junior, and senior teams, captaining the squad in his senior year. Graduating from PACI in 1955, he made his way to North Bay to attend Teachers College. With his teacher certificate in hand, he took a job in Dryden for what he thought would be a one-year stay. But thankfully for that community, it turned out to be a much longer one. Continuing his involvement in sports, he played intermediate and senior hockey with the Dryden Rockets from the late 50s through the 70s, helping them earn a number of victories along the way. And in later years, he played old-timers hockey with the Rockets, traveling with them to tournaments across North America and Europe during the 1980s and 90s. Considering his love of sports and strong leadership skills, it wasn't surprising that upon his arrival in his new community, he also began taking on a number of volunteer duties, which he continued for many years. From the late 1950s to the present day, if there was a team, organization, or event in need of a volunteer, Bill would be there to help out. In fact, he was so dedicated to his new community that when the Dryden Figure Skating Club was in need of some men to perform in their 1957 Ice Carnival, he answered the bell by skating in the Dutch Waltz and 10-step numbers. Other organizations that benefited from this exceptional volunteer over the years included Little League, Pony League, and youth baseball teams, including girls softball. He could also be found coaching and officiating football in local leagues and at the high school level. If a sporting event was being held in Dryden, chances were Bill had something to do with it. Whether it was hosting a provincial high school championship, regional hockey tournament, or district sporting event, Bill was there to lend a hand. Through his 14-year term on Dryden City Council, including 6 as mayor, he was a real booster for his community and a proud supporter of his town's sporting accomplishments. In the sport of hockey, this exceptional builder has been active around the rink and around the board table for more than half a century. A coach of minor teams in Dryden dating back to the 1950s, he has passed along his knowledge of the game to a number of generations, serving as a coach in the minor leagues, traveling with teams across the region, and providing sporting opportunities for male and female athletes of all ages. Aware of the importance of providing good instruction and operating from a strong knowledge base, Bill earned his Level 4 National Referees and Level 5 National Coaches certifications and served as an instructor for both programs. A member of the CAHA and Hockey Ontario development committees, he contributed to the growth of the game from the local to the national level. Well respected through the region for his hockey knowledge, he served as president of the Thunder Bay Amateur Hockey Association from 1979 to 82, the first person from outside of Thunder Bay to lead the regional group. Other regional involvement included serving on the Northwestern Ontario Regional Sports Council and on the board and inaugural selection committee of the Northwestern Ontario Sports Hall of Fame. Over the years, this exceptional builder's efforts haven't gone unnoticed. In 1974, he was named Dryden Sportsman of the Year. In 1987, he received the Meritorious Award from the TBAHA, becoming a life member in 1988. In 1993, he received Hockey Canada's Order of Merit, one of only a handful of recipients from Northwestern Ontario to receive this prestigious award since its inception in 1962. And when the Superior International Junior Hockey League was formed in 2001, it was of little surprise to see that Bill Salonen would be serving as the general manager of the Dryden Ice Dogs. It was also not surprising to see that the SIJHL decided to name their championship trophy the Bill Salonen Cup in honor of his outstanding contributions to the game. It seems a most fitting tribute to a man who has dedicated his life to providing sporting opportunities to the people of Northwestern Ontario.